Yeah, hello. Oh, okay, that's good. Hello, everyone. My name is Evelyn. I'm from Germany, and I would like to present you the project of the category Citizen. It is a bit like two-in-one projects. The first one is the experiment Yellow Bag, and the second one is the roundtable plastic-free in Hildesheim. I will start. Oh, it's for every. Can you change that as well, Christina? Oh, thank you. I will start with the yellow bag experiment because that's how the whole project started in April 2013. I read a newspaper article about a family that tries to avoid plastic in their everyday life, and I thought of trying this by myself. So I created a Facebook page and started to write every day or every 2 days what packaging waste I throw in the yellow bag. For me, it was a personal experiment, like an everyday plastic waste diary. And I thought of doing it on Facebook because of interaction with other people. And shortly after launching the page, there were others that commented on posts that were sharing their experience with me. And after a while, there was really a good interaction. And sometimes they also wrote what they throw in the yellow bag. And that gave me a lot of motivation to continue with the project. Here you can see how the Facebook page looks like at the moment. So you can find and like it. To explain the name, in Germany we have either a yellow bag or plastic waste or packaging, or a yellow bin. And that's how the name came up, the experiment Yellow Bag, das Experiment Gelber Sack in Germany. Christina, can you change the slides again? And the next one. Thank you. There are a lot more information that you can find on the Facebook page. I share news, information, films, and others about plastic issues. You can find tips about how to live plastic-free. For example, as you can see on the first picture, how to make liquid soap plastic-free. You can find upcycling tips for reuse your waste, or information about events like the European Week for Waste Reduction and openings of unpacked stores. We have a lot of them in Germany at the moment. And I created posters, as you can see on the second picture, that can be used by everyone for free. For example, they are all in German as well. But here you can see one. In English, it would like something like, I use fabric bags for shopping and avoid unnecessary packaging. With this experiment, I went from, I went from 2 yellow bags per month to 2 yellow bags per year. So I think for me it was a really good success. And after a while, I asked if someone else would like to do his or her own experiment. So we started in November 2015 the 4 weeks join-in experiment. We call it Mitmach experiment in Germany. The one who started with it was Roman. he followed the whole experiment since the beginning, and he started the first challenge for himself, and he documented with photos and text, as you can see on the first picture. At that time, I didn't know about the European Week for Waste Reduction, but we were asked to register the experiment as an action. So I did, and as you perhaps know, it went to nomination and also to the final in Brussels in 2015. In 2016, again, I registered the project as an action, and we had a record in the month of the European Week for Waste Reduction of 8 experiments at a time. So that really was a record. The next 4 weeks join-in experiment will take place in August, and everyone is invited to follow it or to do his own experiment. After each experiment, I asked the participants to answer a few questions, and up to now everyone did it. We have 21 participants. I asked 7 questions about motivation for participation and how much plastic waste they have in their everyday life. Another question is about habits that prevent them from reducing his or her own plastic waste. I asked what they could change during the 4 weeks and what they think that they can't or won't change at the moment. I asked if the 4-week experiment helps them, and I asked for a final statement for an advice that they have for other people. Now I come to the second part of the project. It is the round table, plastic free in Hildesheim. After enduring an interview with the local radio, I asked myself what I can do offline or local where I live to raise awareness to the plastic waste topic. And the idea of a roundtable came up, and we started in July last year with a monthly fixed date. It's an informal get together. We exchange tips and experiences. We gave us motivation, and we plan events like visiting the nearest unpacked store here in Hanover. And one topic was the European Week for Waste Reduction 2016. So we sat together and thought of what we could do during the week in Hildesheim, during the week for waste reduction. And a lot of ideas came up. We did it in cooperation with Greenpeace, local retailers like the Natural Food Market, and bookstores, the cinema, the library, and one school. We had posters all over the city about the actions that we have during the week. We had newspaper articles, and I created in Facebook an event with up-to-date information where I posted photos of the events and invitations. So if you would like, you can have a look. I have here the Facebook page. There was from Greenpeace, there was an action about microplastic. We had a creative afternoon with upcycling issues, and we changed ideas. This one. I explained how to crochet these nets for fruits and vegetables, We had a radio talk with Greenpeace in our local radio, and there was a movie in the cinema with the following talk about it, and an exhibition of an upcycling project from one of our schools here in Hildesheim. And at the end of the week, we had a get-together in bookstores, in the library and the local natural food store. They had tables and shop windows with information about the topic and solutions. During that time, we were also planning to have the experiment Yellow Bag offline and local in our community, together with the local waste management. So every household got a printed flyer together with the information leaflet that is shared every year by our local waste management. The flyer looks like a calendar, as you can see at the picture, and could be printed and could be pinned near the yellow bag. So every day they could write what they throw in the bag for 4 weeks. And yeah, it was a competition with prizes like shopping at the local market, coffee to go cups, nets for fruits and vegetables, bamboo tools, brushes, and other things. The people were asking to answer 3 questions on an answering card that should be sent to the local waste management. It was like what packaging incurred most, what packaging could be avoided in the future, and what packaging is indispensable at the moment. And in May, we announced the winners. Yeah, 1 day before or 2 days before Barcelona. So this is my last slide. You can contact me, and there here you have my email address, and you can also follow the Facebook page, or there is an homepage where you can register for a monthly newsletter. And if you would like to make your own experience, don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very interesting. I think we've got a question on the panel, on the chat section from Nadia.
One moment, I have to open that. I have to open the door. I don't know if you hear it. It's my
yeah. Don't worry. It's on the top. You see participants, and next there is a chat section. If you press here, you will open.
Nadia, where do the participants of your experiment come from? Yeah, at the moment it's Germany, because the whole Facebook page is in German. There was one experiment. We tried it in Spanish, but it was not that easy to translate everything. Yeah, right on time. Hello, Evelyn. I would like to join the 4 weeks in August. Nice. That's great. For August, there is already one, but September is free. So you're really welcome. I see a very interesting initiative. We'll try this at school with my students. Yeah, of course. It's an easy experiment. Everyone can try it. And if someone would like to do this in another language on Facebook or wherever, feel free. We have plans to trial in UK. Yes, I can. As I said already, we can try it in every language. At the moment, it's only in German. Okay, in Belgium you have a blue bag. We have the yellow bag, so you can call the project experiment blue bag. There's one other question. What type of support does the European Week for Waste Reduction provide to citizens' actions for waste reduction? Yeah, there wasn't one, so yeah, it was all by ourselves.
Well, the support that's
why I have now a break for now it's only 1.5 months, because I needed this break now. It's a personal project. It's not my work or something. So it got a bit it takes a lot of time to do all this. Do you have other questions, Christina?
What I can answer also this question about what kind of support does the EWWR provide to citizen actions. We in the framework of this project, we create a tool called the commitment tool, and we open to the citizens to share their commitment, and it can be used in whenever, just for it could be used for to adopting simple behaviors in the daily life. So it's open for the citizens, but also for other kind of category action developers. And I will send to all the participants if you don't know it, but it's a really good tool to share also your engagements.
Oh, thank you.
And for all categories, what the project provides, it's a set of communication tools and videos, and some tools could be customized by yourself, and that's the support that give to you or to the people, and we try to promote all those initiatives that we think that are really, really, really interesting.
Yes.
I don't know if you have other questions.
I don't have others in my chat.
So what I suggest is, first of all, thank you very much for this amazing experience, and we